Hi all, Beery here from Positive Principles Training and Wellness. And today's topic may be a little controversial. And you know what? That's okay. So I know a lot of people choose to use medical marijuana products for their dogs and themselves. I'm not here to tell you what is right or wrong. That is your decision. But I am here to share why I choose to use Copaiba essential oil for both my pets and my entire family. We use Copaiba, also pronunciated Copaiba, depending on where in the world you are. And my choice brand is doTERRA. This is because I know where every single bottle that is purchased is sourced from, and I know that it works. Now, I know each and every bottle is that I purchase is 100% pure, and it's tested by a third-party vendor to ensure its purity. If it doesn't make the cut, the oil never makes it to our hands, period. So let's jump over to the medical marijuana side for just a minute. For those that are not familiar with the background of medical marijuana, let me share a little info. And by no means am I an expert on this topic. I'm sharing what I have learned. So there's two components that have an effect on our system when it comes to marijuana. They are CBD and THC. CBD interacts with our CB1 receptors, which gives therapeutic benefits such as tension release, decreased inflammation, reduced anxiety, and nervous system support. THC is the controversial component that interacts with our CB1 receptors, which is responsible for that high associated with marijuana. Now, this is where it gets good. Copaiba is actually a third type of cannabinoid. It is BCP, which you don't hear so much about. So there are actually traces of BCP in black pepper and Melissa essential oils, but Copaiba has the highest concentrate. So this is different from CBD, as Copaiba directly affects the CB2 receptors and is actually in a much more concentrated form. So why is this important? So CB1 receptors are primarily located on nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. These brain receptors are also responsible for the psychoactive properties of cannabis when THC is present and binds to them. CB2 receptors are mostly found on immune cells, which circulate throughout the body and brain via the bloodstream. They are also found in the spleen as well as in some bone and liver cells. Unlike CB1 receptors, CB2 receptors are not typically found on nerve cells. So here's the concentration breakdown. CBD derived from hemp has a 2 to 4% concentration. CBD derived from cannabis, marijuana, has a 5 to 35 concentration. Hence why a lot of times a product worked and a product doesn't work. So doTERRA's Copaiba BCP is a 60% concentration. That's a huge jump, right? So doTERRA is the first company ever to formulate their Copaiba using 4 different species, making it the highest concentrated cannabinoid available. Yet because it's not a cannabis derivative, it will never show up on a drug test or make you high. Now, back to the reason that I only use Copaiba from doTERRA. I trust the sourcing and processing. Every bottle actually has a QR code on it that can be scanned to give you the exact information for the oil in that specific bottle. And that's not just Copaiba, it's all of our products. So when I researched CBD products, this information was lacking and hard to track down. Sourcing info was difficult, but again, I have no doubt that there are good options out there, but it was difficult to find. So the bottom line for me is I will not use products with my family or pets that are from an unknown source or grade. That's a big part of the feedback I get from CBD users. One product works, the next one doesn't, or they buy the same thing and it worked the first time, but not the second, and vice versa. And for me, that just makes it unpredictable. And again, I have no doubt that there are options out there. I just haven't been introduced to them. So that's why I choose to stick with what I know. So for me, because of the inconsistency, that's a big no thank you. So take it or leave my 2 cents on the topic. I'm just here to shed some light on the big picture and kind of break down the receptors and how it works with everything. But the bottom line is we're all going to do what is best for our dogs. So if you like what I have to share and you haven't already grabbed your free essential oil cheat sheet, make sure to do so. And by doing so, you actually get to join my training tribe. And all the links are in the description. By joining my training tribe, you get connected with me and you get more in-depth information on my weekly free topics that I post here and in Facebook, as well as Instagram from time to time, and Pinterest. So I invite you, subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as my Facebook page, Pawsitive Principles with Bree, to learn more about training and wellness for your pets. Thanks for watching and have a great day.